I hope by now you've helped yourself to some breakfast and coffee. And welcome to the 2025 AHR Expo Takeo booth. Thank you for coming this morning. As you look around the booth, you may notice a few changes. And these changes reflect Takeo's revitalized global brand identity. This identity honors Takeo's rich history while positioning the company for continued global growth and innovation. Takeo's commitment to the contractor extends more than a century. One way the company has exhibited that support has been to provide exceptional products to the trade. How does that look today? Let's look around the booth. First of all, Takeo's next generation zone controls are over here. On my left, your right. These were designed and built with input from installers. Some upgrades include diagnostic lights, Smart Plus logic for domestic hot water recirculation, priority protection, features, and expanded functionality within the Takeo Control mobile app. 2025 also marks the 50th year of the iconic 007 circulator. This little green pump sets the standard for efficiency and durability while becoming ubiquitous in mechanical rooms across North America. And farther right, you will see the 007E, which carries forward the 007 legacy in an ECM format. Up front, behind some of you and in front of others of you, you will see the HS series horizontal split case pumps. These units are engineered for superior efficiency, durability, and ease of maintenance in commercial and industrial applications. Right next to the HS is the SKV, and that is a self-sensing pump. These vertical inline pumps pair Takeo's advanced self-sensing capability with state-of-the-art permanent magnet motor technology for industry-leading performance. Along the back side of these displays, you'll see various examples of Takeo's custom fabricated products. Takeo has greatly expanded its custom fabrication capacity through a massive expansion of its Fall River, Massachusetts facility. And in the far corner, my left corner, is the large plate and frame heat exchanger, and that's an example of Takeo's many heat transfer options. The plate and frame units specifically are available in capacities from 50 to 7,000 GPM. That's a big heat exchanger. And last but not least is the BEST software program, which won the 2025 AHR Innovation Award for software. BEST, which stands for Building Efficiency System Tool, is an interactive commercial building HVAC system comparison application. And it is the result of a long-term collaboration between Takeo and other hydronic manufacturer members of the Radiant Professionals Alliance. So thank you very much for taking a look around the booth with me, and it is my pleasure to introduce John Hazen White Jr., Chairman of Takeo Incorporated.
Thanks, Danny. Welcome, everybody. It's as always just such a great pleasure to be able to be here and have this time with all of you. I have very few comments to make as I'm not really doing very much anymore here in this job of mine, other than to oversee and have fun. So I pass that on to all of you. This is about fun. It's about love, and it's about being together. I thank you for coming here. There's a lot. I came over yesterday. By the way, being a Florida resident takes a lot of burden off worrying about getting here out of snowstorms, etc. So I was here and easy peasy. But I think as I came over in the afternoon to look at the booth, because so many things have changed in terms of our product innovation and offering. Subtle some, but not so subtle others. And you can see all that here today. But under Cheryl's leadership and management, which, by the way, in my almost 50 years in this company, I've never seen it more perfectly run, managed, and led than it has been under Cheryl Merchant and her team. It's just been utterly amazing. Uh, And I really mean that. I don't say that for any particular reason other than the truth. I'm very, very proud. And to have Ben involved still with me and Cheryl's is been great. Uh, so, but I did come over in the afternoon just to look around to see what in fact we are currently having people buy from us, because I've lost a little track, and so I can share with you that there's a lot to unpack in this booth, uh, and it's all good. It's just terrific to see. So enjoy, and I would say that as I've always said to the press, this ride I've had for 45 years as president and CEO for almost 40 of those. Um, my success, I never went to business school. Uh, I got into this whole racket because I just love people. And I thought the people in the factory when I was a general foreman were just worth being a part of for the rest of my life. And so I've stuck with this. But um, uh, it, it- there's just so much about this company that's unique and wonderful. And to be able to share it with all of you is just such an opportunity. But as I've always said to the press, so much of my success and Taco's success have been due to you and your loyalty and friendship and camaraderie with us. There's been so much that's been done, and we're so blessed today. By the way, so today to have Dan Hollahan and his daughter Erin with us to share this time as well. Dan's a very special part of my life, and was a very special part of John's life. He was John's mentor during the last 10 years of his life, and a very special friend. It's great to have you, Danny. Right. Mm. And so the two things that I would say are synonymous with Johnny White. One is the press and what we do here, and the other is the Taco 007. Probably as I look at my own career, uh, the one thing that's been the most constant through it all has been the 007. And when we talk about the Taco 007 being 50 years old, fair enough. But I'm going to say the wet rotor circulator under Taco's innovation and leadership is probably closer to 70 years old. I mean, it's an amazing story. And that little thing behind me, not that one, has been a part of my life as constantly as anything else in it. Story. And I hope you take the time just to acknowledge it, because its legacy with Taco is really what Taco's been driven and grown by, and here we are to celebrate that. And while you walk around, and I say this with all sincerity, while you walk around the booth, please do take notice of Winston, because he's was the love of my life, and he's here still to share. So God bless you all. Thank you for being here. I just love this, and I love all of you. Thank you. And it's really my pleasure, and I want to say honor first, but pleasure second, to introduce Cheryl Merchant, who's done such a terrific job and been able to provide for all of us to be here. God bless you.
Good morning, everybody. Is this not cool or what? And I've got a 15-year-old, and I think there's a lot of other words I'm supposed to use now. Cool is no longer cool, but hey. So I also have just a few words this morning, if I can have your time. I am incredibly and proud from our marketing, the branding, what they have done, taking Taco to the whole new level. We are Taco, Taco Comfort Solutions, Taco PIFA, Taco Nova. whole, but we are Taco globally now, and we're very, very proud of that. So you see a lot of new products, and there's going to be more on a regular rolling basis. I think there's another half a dozen patents in pending at this time. We are rolling the innovation. We have a huge engineering crew that is now holding technology summits. They are building their innovation at all new levels, a new product portfolio management team that is leading the strategy all the way around in our operations and quality and supply chain that is keeping up as fast as they can with building new operations from Vietnam to Czech Republic, new building in the last year, to the Fall River, to Texas. So we are poised to grow, and this is going to be our year. I've told all our salespeople, we always wonder about the heat. We're in the heating business, so we need cold weather, right? Well, this has been the year. We have a whole new market. If you saw them sledding in Houston, guys, there's no holds off on anything what we can do now. But it's not just the products. Taco's about the people. It's about the people behind the products. It's about that person that's putting their stamp on it, product as they build it. It's about that quality that's checking, that quality inspector that's checking as they come through the door. It's about that field service guy that's out there helping you install and help solving your problems. It's about our reps across this country who care at every level and taking care of our customers. That is what Taco is. That is how we're going to grow. I have told everyone very publicly, and I don't like to lose when it comes to bets, but this is going to be the best year ever, folks. 2025, we are poised to grow. We have the products, we have the people, we have the team, and we are set across this globe to make it all happen. I got to tell you, I've been a manufacturing rat for 40 plus years. Okay, I see a hairdresser a lot. And always in automotive. But there is nothing better than working with John Hazenwhite and Ben and the White family, where we care about people just as much as we care about growing a company and being what we need to be. So I am more than proud and honored to be here. It is this is the first time that I can truly tell you it is not lonely at the top. I have a wonderful partner, and it's just a joy to be with all of you right now. So have a fabulous show. This is going to be a rocking year. Keep saying it. Make it happen. That's the way we're headed. And I'm very proud of all of you. All right. Success to all of you today. So at this time, I'd like to bring up Ben White, if I may, introduce this bright gentleman. Dan?
How are you? I'm great. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Well, I have the distinct pleasure of being able to hand out the Dan Holohan Lifetime Contribution to Comfort Award this morning. And I don't take that responsibility lightly. It was something my brother was very good at doing. And as my dad's dad, you come up here to do your welcoming comments and you take like half of my speech. Thank you. So some things will never change. So, but all good things said. I will say this is really an honor. First of all, to be here with all of you together. Second, to have Dan and his daughter Erin here to share this. My dad, like he said, Dan was such a mentor to my brother and to so many others in this industry. If you're lucky enough to be able to even just spend 5 minutes sitting down and talking to Dan, you'll understand why. So we're really honored to have you here and to have this award in your name. And so let's kick it off, shall we? And I also said I hate reading off papers, but there's a lot of information on here that I don't want to miss, so I'm going to do that. I apologize in advance. I have the honor and privilege this morning of presenting Taco's 2024 Dan Holohan Lifetime Contribution to Comfort Award. This award is presented to an HVAC professional or company that has made a substantial contribution to comfort technology, industry advancement, and training while displaying the exceptional good humor and love of people exhibited by Dan Holohan throughout his career. Over his career, Dan has worked tirelessly to educate, train, and support countless people that have continued to contribute to the HVAC industry. Dan loves to teach, mentor, and advocate for professionals in our industry. We are thankful for the path he's helped to pave for many in this room today. After the review of many deserving candidates, this year's award winner was an easy selection. This gentleman started his career in the industry as a plumber in 1977. In 1981, he transitioned into a role in wholesale, and over the next 21 years, he worked his way to becoming a regional heating manager. He later pursued positions in training and technical support. He's worked for Alaska Pipe and Supply, Vermilion Northwest, Ferguson, Uponor Wurzbo, Triangle Tube, and spent the last 9 years as the Western trainer for residential technology with TACO. When nominated for this award, his nomination letter stated, and I quote, "Since coming to TACO, he has cemented his reputation as one of the very best instructors our industry has ever seen." Ladies and gentlemen, this year's 2024 Dan Holohan Lifetime Contribution to Comfort Award winner and one of the very best instructors in the industry, Mr. Rick Mayo.
Well, Mr. John Barba, you did a pretty good job of keeping this a secret. The ruse was I was coming to celebrate my son and daughter-in-law's anniversary down here. I knew he would be here. He's in the business. But eventually the cat comes out of the bag, right? So I am honored. I'm not speechless, but no. But I am honored. Dan, we said a long time ago, actually when I first came on board, you were making your tour with Ferguson, and we sat and had lunch one time and talked, and I do have your book, and you even signed it for me. So this is an honor in many, many ways. I just retired. Some of you know that, some of you don't, and it's exactly what I expected. I've been taking care of my family. My older mom and stepdad's passed away and some other stuff. So it's everything I expected, but this is icing on the cake. So it's good to be part of this team, the Canadians gave me a nice send-off, and John at the factory gave me a nice send-off, and here's another one. And Cheryl, I think you said something to me about like stacking things up and having a real long retirement. But anyway, thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is prestigious, and I am humbled, and I thank you all. John, appreciate you. I know you had a lot to do with this, so and everybody. So much appreciated.